As a former pre-K teacher, watch what you say and do around your kids, because they come back and they tell us. One of my students came up to me. She's like, "Mister, my dad got to go to the doctor today because he's getting a vasectomy." Excuse me? So during Talk About It Thursday, Kabil, he comes to the front and he's like, "My dad said when I get older and I get a girlfriend, I got to remember to wrap my Jimmy." Thank you, Camille. And one of my students was like, "Who's Jimmy?" And Gavin, he was like, "I beat up a Jimmy." Yeah, Gavin. This isn't anybody you personally know. And one of the little girls was like, "So what are you supposed to wrap your friend up in?" Guy, thank you, Camille. Who's next? So it was movie day in my class, and I told my class, I said, "Hey guys, we're gonna watch Wizard of Oz." Gavin instantly got excited. He was like, yes, I love that show. And I was like, "Gavin, calm down." So then I start the movie, and Gavin, he's watching it, and he's like, "Wait a minute, where's the guy in the wheelchair? This isn't the Wizard of Oz I remember." And I was like, "Guy in the wheelchair?" And he's like, yeah, they're supposed to be in prison. Gavin, this is Wizard of Oz. You're talking about Oz. Wait a minute, why are you watching Oz? As a former pre-K teacher, watch what you say and do around your kids, because they come back and they tell us. So during Talk About It Thursday, Derek, he comes to the front. He's like, "Guys, my mom is a stripper." Thank you, Derek. And he's like, "My mom said that Mr. Hills went to go see her at her job." Absolutely not. I mean, I was up there. It was my brother's bachelor party. I didn't specifically go up there to go see your mother. I didn't even know she worked there. And he's like, "Sometimes my mom takes off her clothes and people give her a lot of $1 bills. Did you give her $1 bills?" Nope. I actually let, you know what? Who's next? I do not like Talk About It Thursdays anymore. So Cassandra's like, "Mister, I have a lot of brothers and sisters." I was like, "Yeah, I know, I've seen them." And she was like, "And they all have different dads." I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And Gavin, he's like, "Wait a minute, so your mom's a hoe?" Absolutely not, Gavin. Miss Martinez. Yeah, no, he's coming up. No, it's the mouth again. Yep, he's coming over there. So Gavin's like, "Mister, right, I'm a gangster." No, I don't know that to be true. He's like, "Yes, you know I'm with knee-high killers, and you remember I watch Gangland, and sometimes I slap the shit out of you." Absolutely, I don't. What are you talking about? Like that one time I slapped you in your face, and he's like, "Miss Martinez, give me Gavin's folder. We need to call his mom." Are you mimicking? You know what, Miss Martinez? Let me go ahead and get Gavin's mom's folder. As a former pre-K teacher, watch what you say and do around your kids, because they come back and they tell us. Gavin was like, "Mister, can we play a game?" I was like, "Gavin, what game are we going to play?" He's like, The Wire. I said, "Absolutely not. We're not playing The Wire." He's like, No. You could be Omar, and I'll just be the kid." I was like, "What kid?" He's like, "You know, the one that, Omar." "Absolutely." Wait, are you trying to take me out, Gavin? "Mister, my mama said you cute even though you look like Earthworm Jim." Wait, did your mom say I look like Earthworm Jim, or is that something that you throwing in? One of my students was like, "Mister, can I make a card for my dad?" And I was like, "Yeah, is it his birthday?" And he was like, "No, he got hurt yesterday." And I was like, "Oh, what happened?" He's like, "Him and my mom were wrestling in the room, and then I heard him say, 'I'm about to bust a nut.'" On your card, we can just write "get well soon." Yeah, let's do that. We ain't even gotta get specific, you know what I mean? Because he knows what happened. Yeah, let's do that.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment.